We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to break down the reversal strategy that I break down step by step once you join the Discord and Patreon. Once you become a member, I'm going to share it with you guys and how 42 Vision can be applied to navigate through the market's volatility and using this reversal strategy to maximize within the possible moves when they're presented, and they're actually being presented daily. Every single day we're experiencing this type of volatility, and here we are to break it down. Now in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 11:35 a.m. It was sent directly over to the Discord here, lasting until 1:20 p.m. without getting canceled by a bear indicator. And you could see the move there on the chart when it popped up from around 654 to highs up here of 660. Now, it's back under a bull indicator and rejecting that bear indicator and breaking out to even newer highs here. And call options just in this move from 11:35 to the highs up here of 661, 660. Call options went up over 150% plus. Now, to the downside and upside, it has presented opportunities, but so far the bullish trend, because you can see it there in the chart, has been the strength. And these are the opportunities we look for every single day. Just like yesterday, the bearish strength was the strongest. I mean, put options yesterday, they ran. And on top of that, we also have a trade ideas, right? That sends those notifications directly to the Discord. And you could see it here on the SPY. Yesterday's trade ideas, it sent out at 11:05 a.m., right? A rapid bear alert. And it sent the targets of 668 and 667, and it broke through both of them and leading all the way down towards 655. And today's bull indicator sent out a target price here for today at around 659, 660, and we were sitting down here at around 655, and we broke through both of them, right? So these are the opportunities we look for. This is what it's all about. Having that trade idea knowledge, right? And perspective and edge through the volatility. And you get connected once you join. The link is down below in the description and top pinned comment. And I'm going to break down in today's video how this strategy would have worked out, because the bear indicators in today's chart are not that strong. And that's what I'm going to confirm to you guys once you look at it and see it here. So that's what we're going to look at here and talk about why the trend was bullish today and why the trend was a lot stronger and bearish yesterday. It didn't confirm till later in the day, but once those confirmations were in, it all aligned to understand why there wasn't strength yesterday. And today's reversal has been justified so far since the pre-market in today's volatility. So let's go ahead and zoom out here and look at this. So the reason why these bear indicators are not that strong is because when we pull up the 15-minute, even on that slight pullback, was under a bull indicator since the 651, 652 level, pushed up towards 656, pulled back to 651, used it as support. And it wasn't just where the bull indicator popped up. It was actually the support of yesterday's aftermarket hours and today's pre-market. This was the floor for now. It's not guaranteed or justified just yet that, okay, now the floor has been found, that's the end of it. No, it was just based off this chart. This was the area that if the bulls reappeared and they held strong, there could be a justified move to the upside. And there you got it. You got the transitions from red to dark green, hitting bright green. And then when you zoom into the 5-minute, these bear indicators have not been justifiable, because in the larger time frames, such as the 15-minute, there was a bull indicator, and if you pull up the 30-minute, it then confirmed later at 11:30. So once that 11:35 a.m. notification came in of the rapid bull alert with those targets, and then you also had the SPY bot send it out at 11:35 a.m., and you had the 30-minute and the 15-minute holding up their bull indicators and popping up and all confirming together, you just have 4 confirmations that after 11:30, that bullishness was the highest probability. Not guaranteed, because nothing's guaranteed, but the highest probability of strength and that the bulls were taking over. And that's exactly what happened here, going into that 655 level, and we hit all the way up to 661. Some of the highest levels that we've seen since yesterday after falling and after rejecting near 661 when it tried to reverse after falling yesterday from up here at 673 all the way down to 655. And then now it's trying to break out that level. So there's a big gap to fill and a big area here from 661, 663 all the way up to 674. Okay, so that's not guaranteed to happen, but that's a big range there to watch now going into next week. Could that gap be retested or even filled of those resistance levels? But in today's opportunity, everything aligned with the bull indicators back to back. You had also the bull indicator here notification and the SPY sending out a rapid bull alert. Even this bearishness here turned out to be an opportunity. It didn't hit it completely, but it did send it out, and it sent out a bear alert here of 650 to 648 level, and it reached down towards 650.88. So really close. Now on the QQQ, it actually hit both areas. When we go to the QQQ, it sent out here a rapid bear alert at 10:15 a.m., 582, 581. You had this bear indicator here at 586, and it went all the way down to 580s. It broke through both of them. And then on the 15-minute, you had a bull indicator, then a bear indicator, and it lasted for about almost 30 minutes. Now on this reversal, it sent out a bull indicator at 585, and then you also have a bull indicator here at around the 586 level. And then on top of that, you had a rapid bull alert sent out here at the 590, 592 level, and it was sitting around the 586 level, and it hit both of them and went to 590s and 592, and it's all the way up here near 596 now afterwards. So looking for those multiple confirmations, and then we also have our take profit levels that allow you to see the direction and the range. This is a great way to learn charts, learn charting, technical analysis, and also further your education through the volatility, and having all these confirmations to maximize on opportunities that you alone have the knowledge, right, and you understand. But then to further simplify that process, 42 vision, our inflow versus outflow, and those midpoint crossovers, which you get connected to as well, will be seen there on your charts. And then on top of that, you're getting those direct notifications from our bots, and then also the trade ideas over at the Discord. Now, another thing that 42 vision allows us to see is the dip areas from the rip areas, and usually the strength of trends. So wire Fred borders is what I consider the dip area of extreme weakness, and then the areas that I consider the rip area is bright green bars, and there's no change in transition until you start to see dark green with red borders, because bright green with red borders could mean a pause, right? It doesn't always mean a reversal. Sometimes it's the beginning of a reversal, but the extra layer of confirmation is seeing that bear indicator and then dark green with red borders and further acceleration like you could see up here, and full transition from bright green bars to the dip area at the end of the day. And then today it hit a dip area on the 15-minute, as you see here on Apple, and then it's been bright green all day. And when paired up with the bull and bear indicators, the strength of trend can really be seen. If these bright green bars do not change, the trend hasn't changed, and it allows, at least for me, and many of the members have seen it work for them, it gives them the confidence to understand why they're still holding through the volatility if they see it fit or they feel comfortable with taking that risk. Another thing too is you have a 15-minute bull indicator here, okay? This is part of the strategy, and then you zoom into the 5-minute. It had a bull indicator as well at the open at 9:30, and then you had here a rapid bull alert at 9:35 a.m. with levels at 268.23 and 268.89, and rapidly it broke out and hit both levels within the first 15 to 20 minutes. And then it paused and it continued, and it's up here towards 272. Now, this is where the trade ideas gets interesting, because you have Apple sending a rapid bull alert while the SPY at the open was sending rapid bear alerts just a few minutes after the volatility of consolidation, right? And then it dropped, right? And same thing with the QQQ, consolidation, and then it dropped. and you had Apple running. So there's different parts of the market, right? Always moving. There's always a bull market somewhere. There's always a strong trend somewhere in the charts, a bullish trend, and Apple was one of them. While the rest of the market was all over the place and jittery, you had Apple here, strong bull alert, multiple bull indicators, and then on top of that, the 15-minute bright green bars and the 5-minute as well bright green bars. If there's no switch to dark green with red borders, there is nothing to change, right? It's almost like that saying, don't try to fix what isn't already broken. That's the same thing with the trend. Don't try to think that the trend is any different than the trend is showing. So if you learn something new, you like these type of videos, subscribe, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss a single video of the chart analysis that I do and other videos like this one that I'll be posting to further educate and share what 42 Vision can do and how it could be applied through discretionary trading and encourage those that want to learn further and expand their knowledge. It adds further knowledge to chart analysis and looking at charts and markets through the volatility. And the link is down below in the description and top pinned comment to join us, become part of the community. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.